thing is actually detachable. So let's begin. Let's begin with our affirmation for today. Just for today, I am getting more money. 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 So, on this joint, I wrote letting go of worries, pain, and much more, but it's on the tip suspicion, concerns, jealousy, envy, anxiety, depression, greed, gluttony, rat, and sloth. So, it's pink because apparently I am. Okay, so I think this is like most girlies would understand this, especially the girlies who like mostly wear black but actually likes pink too, and would sometimes wear all pink or like wear a lot of pink, but then forget about it because you also spend a lot of time wearing just black. And then when people, but so like internally you're like an emo, and when you wear pink, you just wear it because it's your favorite color. But when other people point out that, yeah, have this pink because it looks like you like pink, and I'm like, excuse me, I do, but how why would you say that? Like, why would you point that out to me? Like, do you know how girly that makes me look? Does it matter if I am wearing all pink, literally? And then you want to mention that pink is my favorite color? What if I was just matching that day? You know? And like, honestly, just my, where is, it's taking away my like emo dignity. Like, my, I'm a bad bitch dignity. I have no emotions. I'm cold. I'm unbothered. I'm blunt. I don't care. Like, I'm a man with, oh yeah, you look like your favorite color is pink because I was wearing a pink makeup, because I bought a pink joint paper, because I do like pink. But I would just like people to be quiet about it. Like, even if you were to see me drive a pink car, you know, I want you to be quiet about me liking pink. Like, just see me like pink and give me pink things without telling me, without going, yeah, it looks like her favorite color is pink. It is, and I would like you to be quiet about it because the emo inside of me hates being told that my favorite color is pink, because obviously my favorite color is black. So, anyways, like, you can check my cat. She's like pink brown. No. You can check my cat. She's brown. She's a she's a brown Burmese. She's a black. She's a chocolate brown Burmese. You follow me? Sometimes she looks black. In different lighting, she looks dark. She looks black. In other lighting, she looks extremely chocolate. And my hair in this lighting looks extremely like a different color from what it actually is. It's gold. This should look brown, but yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Does it matter? It do matter. Oh, so I guess maybe this is like the clip is for holding too, in a way. Um, I do a lot of imitation because I'm an imitator, and I like imitating bird sounds. So I actually like going to nature and listening to birds sing and then try to communicate with them by also singing. Yeah. I could barely give a fuck about what other people think because I have different interests. Like, I'm interested in nature. I'm interested in insects and other animals. Since humans want to be humans so bad and pretend like humans are better than anyone, which is okay because we are. But, there are other animals and I'm more interested in them than my own species. So, we light this up and we're going to be letting go of a lot of things. Confirmation, shiver. Maybe I have Tourette's, bro. like I actually do a lot of ticking and twitching, and but I'm probably just normal. But anyway, um, it would never be a surprise to me if I did have it because I have ADHD, I have autism, I have okay, I've been diagnosed. Okay, I've been diagnosed with ADHD, depression, and bipolar disorder, and a little bit. It was an anxiety, depression kind of thing. What to diagnose, but we discuss about anxiety, anger issue, and dissociative personality disorder, and pretty much every disorder, mental disorder that is out there. That's what I discuss with my therapist because I'm trying to learn from her. And then there is also uh, autism. Um, Figure out I was autistic a couple years ago, but saying couple years ago, I had no idea what couple years ago was because apparently I've been hermiting for 3 years or something, and I'm just like, what? No way. But yeah, maybe it was 2 years or 1 year. Who cares, right? I should be hermiting way more than that, but I'm out of hermit mode apparently, and everything is so different out here. Like people are nicer. I'm so confused. But yeah, but I realized so many things about my home, my family life, what I grew up with, my caretaker and all that. And I'm just realizing criminals, felony, thieves, witches, warlocks. And you want me to do what in society? Be normal? My lineage is different, baby. My lineage is different. We deal spiritually with everything. It's spiritual first for us. For us, it's spiritual first. Spirituality comes first for us because spirituality, faith, trust, belief, all that magic manifestation, all of that in spirituality, and then religion, and then mental, and then emotional, and then psychological, and then physical. Um, but there's obviously more. But that's kind of like what's going on. Spirituality comes first. The spirit of the weed entering me. yesterday I went to the dispensary, and the guy, the bartender, his name is Art. He was so amazing. Like, he was like the most reassuring person I've ever met. And like, I came from a home. I came from like literally like, it's like, you know, it's amazing that like once I heal, when I'm doing my healing, when I go outside, people actually are nice. People are healing. Like, he was super healing. Like, he was super healing to me on like levels that are like, I have no idea how he's doing this, but because maybe it's because I'm focusing on that healing journey, that's why it's affecting me in that way. But it just causes me to feel like, wow, like this man is helping me in the most intimate way possible. Like, and all he did was just tell me to like, hey, like, are you like, stop, you can stop worrying, like there's nothing to worry about. And like, I'm like, do you know how much that means to me? I overthink like so much, and I think a lot, and like I'm fighting like pessimistic thoughts sometimes because I'm a psychic, and I can like hear other people's thought. I can hear so even if I had no like negative thoughts, there's still other people who have negative thoughts, and that oftentimes, because like I'm still working on um my observing my observing instead of observing, you know so sometimes when I absorb other people's energy, then I get like real life, I get all their muddled up like thoughts pattern and things, but I'm still me. So like, I'm actively fighting these thoughts in my head, and it looks like there's no separation, but because I am a psychic, there's a separation, and I'm learning that every day. But like, I was just really like appreciative of what he did, because like to me nothing really matters. Like, what I do barely matters, because I know that I'm like following my script. I know that I'm following my soul script. And like, even if it's weird, embarrassing, or like anything like awkward, or like whatever social situations, I oftentimes also think about like how like, you know antisocial personality is like literally makes you a psycho. It makes you a sociopath. It makes you a serial killer. Like, just having an anti-social personality disorder, you're more likely to get into like prison. Like, and I'm just there like sitting there like, okay, I'm doing my best to be social. you know because I got things to do. Like, I have no time to be killing people in this lifetime. Like, unless they attack me first, then like maybe I'll kill them. But if for me to just go out and like kill people, I hate going out in the first place. Like, why would I do that? Bring back a body and then have to do all that work. Maybe if I had so much free time, I would do it. But nah. But yeah, he was super kind to me. Shout out to the guy Art. He even like he even smoked my joint with me, and like he took a bong hit with me. Cool guy. He was so kind. And he even grinded my weed for me, bro. I was like, oh my god, this is so kind. Like, I could do it myself, but that would be overworking me, and I would never ask for help. But he offered help, and I said yes. So that was like, I was so grateful that he offered. Like, he's offering me so many things. Um, it makes no sense. And like, the whole dispensary is just filled with like collectibles, and like, I'm just like toys and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, it's like a junkyard, because like they were like, it's a junkyard, and they were like, welcome skinks, I think, or like something, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm a what? And I just like sat down there and then absorbed the vibe. And like, I was probably being weird, because I mean, I probably was just being really really like, I was just being myself. I was just being myself, bro. And I'm just being myself, and I realizing like there's actually other people next to me, and I'm just being myself, and I'm like, oh my god. I wonder how they think. I wonder what they're feeling, but like I'm literally unable to stop being myself. So I want them to just like know that. Like I'm trying to be as polite as possible. But I curse so much. I mean, I do a lot of swear. No, I just say like, yeah, I swear. I swear a little. I swear a lot. But am I swearing? Or I'm just saying fuck? You feel me? I'm just saying fuck, nigga. But like, yeah, like, fuck. Like, yeah, like I said, like, and like, they try to stop me. No, like, why are you like saying bad words? Why are you swearing? I'm like, it helps me. But anyways, like, I'm like really respectful. But the one thing I would like never be able to like really like stop myself from doing is probably like saying like swearing. Like I can do my best, but I'll still swear. And even if I swear, like it's okay to me. And like however you feel is how you feel about what I said. But like I I had to say it in the moment. Like I only say it because it's in my script. The fuck? And who I'm sorry, like my script was written by my somebody, probably by my soul. And that means my soul wants me to curse. I mean, my soul wants me to swear. I mean, it means that it's in the script and it's the right thing to do. And if I read the script, my soul's gonna be very happy I read the script correctly and I followed through. Because imagine I said the wrong script and she's gonna be like, "Why are you being so polite? Like you ain't polite like that, bitch." And I'm like, "You right?" But I was just trying to please other people. And she's gonna be like, please me, nigga. Like, I'm the one who's in charge of you going to hell or heaven. And you want to please who? Yeah, I'll be done. Like, my soul said so. I'm sorry, but my boss is my soul. Because I'm really trying to get to heaven. Okay? This body is really trying to get to heaven. And fucking soul is in charge. Like, when we balancing the scale, we're gonna have to balance if you even follow the script. Like if like do you still have your soul at the end? Like in the day of judgment, it ain't just your body being risen up. You know, feel me? Like it's gonna be your soul and your body. Like it's gonna be everything. Like all your bodies is gonna be risen up. And if you were to have like wrong your soul, you know, despite doing good deeds, good acts or something, you know, when we have to put the fact that you literally made your soul leave your body in a way where it's like displeased at what you did, you know, in the life. Like, because your soul is a separate body. And if you displease your soul, you know, which is essential for you to even keep living this live stream, watching it, whatever, for you to even be here, you know, right now, if you have a soul, it would essential thing would be a soul to be human, you know, which is like I'm saying soul tribe, soul sister, soul brother. I only say that because you have a soul. If you had no soul, we probably would never have seen each other a little bit too much, okay? Because we probably would never recognize each other because like we come here to recognize souls. And if there's a soul that's unrecognizable to you, you probably would like barely vibe with it because you came here to recognize the souls that you know before this. So it's already saying that you have a past life. As a soul has many lives. But because you came here to live, you're like, this is the only life I got, you know? And it's like, that's true in every sense. But you also have like, but when you're trying to please your soul, when you're trying to get to heaven, you need to become aware of the souls that are around you. And if you recognize them, some people have no soul. Some people have a soul you are unfamiliar with. Some people have a, you know, some people just have an evil soul or a good soul. And you can choose how to interact with these souls, even when they're unfamiliar or unrecognizable. But your mission as a soul is to also come to earth and recognize the souls that you know. Keep companionship in them and live your life. Follow your soul purpose. You have satisfied your soul. Now you can go on living with your spirit, with your body, with your name, with your there's more bodies, but you know, your shadow, with your like your auric body, your light body, your Marikaba, and like yeah. So those souls are easily satisfied, but your soul requires a little bit more because it's your heart, and it can go to heaven. It is free to move wherever it wants to go. It can visit the heaven, it can visit hell, it can visit earth, it can visit your body. It can be with you or it can be outside of you, it can be with someone else. It could be here, it could be there. That's how free your soul is. And free. So like yeah, like you know, pleasing your soul is important. You have to please your soul in order for you to live life in a way that gets you to heaven. Because you can please all the bodies. They're easily satisfied, like I said. You can do it. You can do it. It's easy. It's always there. You can do it. You can take control of it. You can advance in it. You can do something about it. You can create from it, or whatever. But your soul is already here in your body. It's in your heart. Your heart is your soul. And you can see your soul through your eyes. So you can see your heart when you look at your face. And yeah, we're all shaped perfectly as Source has created us. And in a sense, you could say we're perfect. So yeah, your soul is perfect. Follow it. Follow your soul. Get to know your soul. Get to know your heartbeat. Get to know what beats it creates. Get to know get to know what your soul likes, what your soul dislikes, what your soul's written in the script, what your soul's here to do, what your soul again likes, what your soul looks like. Yeah. Is this what my soul looks like? But yeah, par for that. I think you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Just keep pleasing your soul. It's the right thing to do. And a way to do this is to recognize that the desires that are truly yours came from your heart. Your heart desires good. You can be a bad person, your heart is still gonna desire good. You can be evil, your heart is still gonna desire good. And that's why evil people go to hell. That's why evil people are unable to go to heaven unless they change and become a good person. Whenever that is, even if it's in the last moment or after the life from here that they become good, that's on them. But mostly evil people have limited time because for them it's usually after the messenger comes to them. Deny the message, keep on living, you're gonna get punishment. You're gonna get punishment in here now and later because you're gonna die evil. So those people are usually just, whatever it is, they're going to hell. And bad people, bad people are just bad. God knows if they're going to heaven. God knows if they're going to hell. Nothing to do with you. All you have to do is guard against the evil people. All right? There's evil, bad, neutral, good, and what? Excellent. I think. I mean, I'm sorry. Um, but what is it? Neutral, good, and righteous. Yeah, righteous. Righteous people. Righteous people and evil people. You can. There's no changing evil or righteous. Okay? That is the end of each. That's the end and the beginning of the spectrum. You can never escape, like, you can never change evil and righteousness. Okay? This is the end of the bar. This is the end of the bar. This is the bar. And this is a spectrum. You can move through the spectrum, but you can never push past evil and you can never push past righteousness, right? So, for the righteous people, God against evil people, God against the ones that are here, that are literally opposite of you, okay? And the bad people, just be nice and kind to be kind to the rest, be kind to everybody, and God was exactly at the other end of the spectrum. If you're somebody who's extremely, if you're on if you got your back against the wall of the righteous end, okay, or if you're moving forward to the righteous end, then guard your back if you're moving forward, and guard against if you're looking towards it. So yeah, that's what you're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Okay? That's what we're gonna do within ourselves, within our own council, within our own confederate, within our own mind. Okay? Within our own spirituality, within our own religion, within our own mental. Because when you're aware, you have past self, you have present self, you have future self, you have higher self, you have high self, you have that one person, that self of you that felt that trauma, and this other version of you that felt the other trauma. And you have all of them in your head. You have all of them in your mental. They all exist in your mental. So you have to be able to govern yourself. You have to be able to lead yourself. What kind of politics is your nation under? Because I'm a totalitarian. My mental is totalitarian. Okay? I hold the absolute power, right? So, whichever self I am, I know that my leader is a totalitarian. I know that my leader is a totalitarian. And right now, I'm this self. So, what I'm gonna do is gonna be based off my leader, what my leader wanted me to do, or just living my life, knowing that I have a leader who's a totalitarian, who has a totalitarian mindset. That's how I govern my mental, right? So when it comes to my emotional, there are a lot of emotions, and I'm gonna put them on the same spectrum. I'm gonna see them from the same bar, evil and righteous. If I put all my emotions in evil and righteous, where would they go? Where do I want to be? If I want to be my backed up against this one, I'm going to treat what I see in front of me accordingly. Okay, so obviously the closest to me would be a also righteous person. The person in front of her, or him, or thing, or whatever of emotion, would also be righteous. Would be good, and then it will come to good. It will come to neutral, and then it will come to bad, and it will come to evil. Right? It will come to evil, and then that's just it. And then what else? My physical. Now, physical, you just gotta split it up into material, into earth, into elements, into as many as you want to go. You know, that's how you think. That's how I think as like somebody with like high emotional intelligence and like high EQ, like IQ and like every Q. Pretty much I'm like excellent in all of them. So this is how I think. Like this is how I see things. Like I'm balanced in like my right brain and my left brain. So I'm neither actually like introverted or extroverted. I'm balanced. And I can be introverted and I can be extroverted when I'm tapping into my left side of the brain or the right side of the brain. It depends on which side of the brain am I on. Now that's the physical. That's the body. That's the personality. That's where it comes in. And now we're gonna have to extend up far from ourselves because once again we live on Earth with many creatures, and we have a spirit. We have a species, and our species is Homo sapiens. So I have to look at other Homo sapiens and be like, "Is you sure you're a Homo sapien? Because you look a little different. You look like the other sapiens." I'm trying to say because we are a species. We live on Earth. We have closely related species next to us, and if you think that you even get to meet all of them, or the media even covers all of them, or the books that you read even cover them, or like your mind could even cover them. But if you really think about it, there must be somebody that looks like a human but looks a little different from you, but they have a certain correct. Oh no, we can go into tribal actually if we just dive into the Homo sapiens, because the other closely related looking species that are next to us in either the generics or like whatever, they may be a really small group that they barely want to tell us about, but there's a possibility that the other ones, the ones that we think are actually Homo sapien, could actually be something else but a sapien. And we can prove this if we are able to find multiple of them in a group and then find out if they're really, really a Homo sapien or if they're just a sapien. Or what if they're a heterosapien, bro? But anyways, you know, what if there's something else? Like, we have to look at the kingdom. We have to look at the line. Like, we have to look at the classifications of things. So, Yeah, but obviously I was trying to like talk about a hybrid because if we really want to dive into that, they could be hybrids, right? But when we get into the homo like, but when you recognize, if when you're aware of this, this is just I only mention this to bring in the awareness of like there are the use of discernment of our discernment has to come down to that. It has to come down to that. That is what discernment is. So when you are able to discern if this is even another human being for real, or if it's a reptilian, you feel me? Or if it's a mammal, you know. But then we have to figure out again where to go on that bar. Like there's where to go in a polarity, and treat them accordingly. Treat everything accordingly. Put it in a poll. Put it in a poll. Put it in a poll. Put it on a poll. Put it on a slider. Put it on a graph. Put it on some. Level it up. I feel like we all should be able to. The thing is, as somebody who's extremely like a excellent in like all this, and prodigy in it, I just want to say, oh, hold on. I just want to say that I know exactly what I want to say, and uh, it comes print out if you're that smart. Yeah, it comes print out like like my mental is so strong that like I actually get like to read this shit. You feel me? Like all of this has been like classified for me in my mental, and that is like because my religion is so strong that like my mental is already like classified, you know. So and then that all comes because of my spirituality, because my spirituality is excellent. So so that's why everything happens. Oh my but anyways, how many minutes? Okay, I think I want to be done now because like it's gonna take forever to upload my fucking data. I know. That's that inner peace. But anyways, that's because the rose hit me in this blunt, and this and it's got like sage on it. So the sigil is hitting. I mean the affirmations is hitting. Remove and let go of so many things. I would like I really want to let go of my worries because I actually have. Ugh, I wish people would stop letting go. I wish people would start letting go of their worries Sorry, I just recalled something in Astral Brain and made me feel weird because I'd never do that in my physical because it's weird. But also I already did it. But like in my physical, like this is no way it's gonna happen, right? And also, yeah, that's why it's weird because like damn, like actually like I'm actually fearless. Like I'm actually fearless. Like like what? Unless you're evil, then like, it's a war, nigga. But like yeah, apart from that, we're kind. So Egyptian. But yeah. I've been programmed. I keep trying to tell y'all the feds are watching me. I keep trying to tell y'all my dad is in the CIA. But he's dead. Anyways, who cares what they do? Okay? My ancestors are fucking the one who built the fucking country, bro. Are you wild? I'm fucking mega. Like, huh? Like, dog. I'm from the south. What is you saying? What are you saying? Why do you think everything turns out like the way it did? If you're watching me and you're wondering, if you know me closely and you're wondering, why is she like somehow like, why is she, what? Like, why is she like, how is she? I'm gonna tell you now. It's because of that, bro. It's because of that. It's because of that, bro. On God. On God, I promise you. I promise you it's about that. What is it about? It's about that. It's about my spiritual. And it's about your spirituality, people. And when you're spiritual, you're gonna wanna satisfy your soul. So as long as you keep saying, okay, this is what my ancestor. This is the message we got too, right? The message we got too is to like say it even if you're going to stutter. Say it even if you want to stop, especially if you feel like you're going to stop and stutter. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep saying. You have to keep talking. You have to keep speaking. You have to keep doing it. You have to. Even if you feel like I don't even know what the freak rag patty whack I'm saying, you just gotta say it. And before I knew this, before I got this reminder, I feel like yes, there have definitely been times where I have like shut the fuck up just because like I felt like I was gonna stutter or I was going to stop, you know, or I was like somehow going to choke up on my word, or I was gonna die or some shit or whatever. I just shut the fuck up. Or I feel like the other person's gonna attack me and kill me, whatever, and I just stopped. But now that I got the reminder, it is time for me, especially now until I forget this fucking reminder, that when I feel like I'm gonna stutter, stop, all of that, that's the exact time that I'm gonna keep speaking. Because who is going to stop me from speaking except for me? Like, seriously, who? Me. I decide to stop. I decide to stutter. I decide. So I've been afraid to talk a little bit because of the shit I've been going through, that I've been kind of like just really silence is better when you have nothing to say, nothing good to say. When you have nothing good to say, just shut the fuck up. So now I know that I have good things to say. That's why I got the reminder to keep talking when you even feel like you need to stop and stutter. So, yeah, that's why I do what I do. Um, yeah, that's why I do what I do. It's wild. How are you guys doing this? It's amazing. Yeah, I love you guys. And like, I just wanna thank. I already thanked them. I already thank all of them. That's the thing. So thank you. The message is always going to be there. There's always going to be signs and posts that you can read. If there's signs and posts that you can read, back then in the medieval time, when the prophet was in the desert, desert in the mountains where there's no fucking signs like phones and all that, because you want to go like, well, there's, inaccessible. Now we have YouTube and stuff. That's exactly what it is, bro. Like signs, synchronicity is gonna be everywhere from the start of time to the end of time. So for us, we are so lucky. We need to just be open our mind to the technology, open our mind to the technology, open our mind, open our mind to it, open our head to it, open our brain to it, open this part of your brain to it, open this part of your brain to it. Okay, to the possibilities. There, we live in the totality of possibilities. For anybody who is feeling suicidal, you live in a totality of possibilities. You live in a totality of possibilities. There's endless possibilities. Yes, baby, there's endless possibilities. There's endless realities and dimensions. There's so many things out there. I promise you that this is only one reality. This is only one reality. And you will probably just, you notice. You notice. Now wake up and teach. Um, you live in a totality of possibilities. Hold on. Gonna look for the suicidal. Do I have it? Oh no, it's just suicide. Hold on. Suicide. Suicide. See life only in black and white. Refusal to see another way out. That is your probable cause. So if you want to kill yourself right now, if you want to suicide right now, suicide, which I often say, I'm gonna kill myself, I'm gonna kill myself, I'm gonna go die, or whatever. I'm thinking about, I have like suicidal thoughts. That's what it is. I have suicidal thoughts, bro. And like the way out of that is here. See life only in black and white. Refusal to see another way out. That's why you're having a suicidal thought pattern. So, so I now see. I live in the totality of possibilities. There is always another way out. I am safe. You feel that in your sacral chakra. You feel that in your like on the lowest side of your like your sacral in front, like over here, just like inside your colon, you know, like that is fear. That is your kidney. That's your bladder. That's what it is fear. You need to persevere. You need to persevere. And as a recovery, um, okay, as a bipolar patient, um, it definitely helps to know that and to affirm it. It's been much easier, but uh, I definitely use words and all of that, and I definitely give it voice without knowing, cause like I guess subconsciously or it's more like a mechanic, like that's why like I was wondering if I had like Tourette's, cause like, but I think that's just like because like literally my neural pathway are like wired to say that word because like I used to verbalize like I used to be much more like verbalizing about suicide because I used to like quite literally like write suicide notes and stuff. So I like used to be much more in it, in my head, in my mental, in the suicide, like really close to like pretty much I had the disease of a suicide. You feel me? Like a disease of a suicide. Literally a disease of a suicide. Like the addictions, the alcoholism, the depression, the anxiety, the cuts, the eating, this the appetites lost, the increase of it, the crying, what else? The stuttering, the vomiting, the stomach problems. God, just the pain, the numbness, the apathy. Yeah, bro, like literally a disease of a suicide. Look out for that, guys. The fatigue, the resistance, boredom, lack of love for what one does, the depression, anger you feel you do have no right to have, hopelessness, cuts, punishment for disobeying your own rules, crying, tears are the river of life shed in joy as well as in sadness and fear. The disease of a suicide, the chills, menstrual constriction, pulling away and in, desire to retreat, leave me alone. Yeah, it's sad because I get a lot of chills too. I literally had like hypothermia, like it was bad. The bleeding, joy running out, anger, beware. I got a lot of anger over here on my forearm, no, on my hand. If I could cut my hand, I would cut my hand. If I could cut my hands, my palm in a way like in self harm, the way you do on your wrist, I would have done it, but it was too much of a thing. I had to write. So I did this on this over here, the closest thing to the hand, the palm, and it feels, you know, it just feels like your hand, like this is my own hand doing it. I am breaking my own rules, so I'm breaking my own hand. I'm cutting my own hand, like I'm stealing. I'm cutting my own rules, like you said. I started out as like somewhere along the line in the spectrum, I was moving forward to evil. You feel me? I was moving like instead of like just chilling in my zone, in my lane, you know, I was moving forward to like evil. The evil was starting to pull me in. And I was starting to walk towards it in a way where like I really give no fuck if like I'm walking past neutral, you know? And like I was good being in the bad. You feel me? I was so good being in the bad, and then I was just chilling in bed, and then all of a sudden, I want to get to the evil because I'm in the bad, and when you're in the bad, you know, you're looking. You see no good. What do you see? Especially if you come from the good side and you go towards the bad, you're only looking forward, so all you're gonna see is bad. All you're gonna see is bad, especially if you come from like a right backed up wall of righteous. If i was righteous, and I kept moving for I was righteous at some point because we I was born righteous. So I was born righteous, and I was looking at the evil, right? But I barely looked at the evil because I was looking up at the sky. So I barely felt nothing. I just felt right. I didn't even feel, I feel no righteousness because I was looking up. All I was doing was looking up because when you're a baby, all you do is look up, look down, go to sleep, something. And all you feel is you have no idea you're righteous. And that's how righteous you are. You have no fucking idea. And you're crying and screaming. You're like, everybody's like, fucking whatever, however you handle it as a parent is your fucking problem. You are in the presence of righteous. You feel me? So if you're a parent who's evil or on the line of bad or whatever, barely good or neutral, just got there, who knows? You're in a presence of a righteous being, a righteous being, and you know that being is righteous. And what do you do as a parent, as where you are on the scale? You know, you're just gonna how you're gonna treat the righteous, how you're gonna treat it is on you, but it's going to affect this righteous because you're being given the task to take care of it. So whatever you do with it, where you bring that righteousness down to the path of evil to where you are, then what are you gonna do? And keep fostering the evil, keep fostering the bad, keep fostering it. And then this righteous being that came down that road is gonna one day have to like realize that when I actually start looking away from the evil, from the from the parent, and I look look the other way around. I look behind my back. Wait, why are these people less bad than us? Like that makes no sense. Wait, I didn't even know they existed. I thought we were the lowest level. I thought we were like the lowest level of like, you know, bad. Like I didn't even like had no. I mean, wait, what? I mean, I now is the path of remembering for that righteous being. Okay, and I'm that righteous being that I'm talking about. Okay, because I come from some real fucked up evil shit. I was born in the bad, but I was righteous. Every kid is righteous. We all born righteous. And where they brought me was down. Instead of coming up to meet the righteous, how they treated me was actually brought me down right to the evil, in the mix of it, in the cups of it, having all this disease, having all this shit. All right. And do I even need a mic at this point? Because a lot of people tell me I'm like soft spoken and shit. And I'm like, what is you talking about? I am though. But like, what is you talking about? Like, it's just like my voice level. It's just my voice level at that time. That's all. But if I have something to say, if I'm preaching, then I'm preaching, baby. My voice is coming out. I'm I'm speaking. I'm speaking. Okay? Now I have nothing to say because obviously we all are born righteous. So how our parent raised us is also just how they are. Okay? Whether they, and even you can check where they are. Okay, you can check where you are, and you can check where you are at the scale, and that's how you check shit. Okay, that's how you check shit out. That's how you see where you at, and that's just a lot of life, and there's a lot of things that I think about because, like I said, when I have a very strong spirituality, so my religion is strong, right? My religion comes from my spirituality. Okay, and then my mental comes from my religion. So does it matter what I look like right now? Because like I tell you, like I'm on my top three. Okay, I'm on my spiritual, religion, and mental game. Ain't got shit to do with you unless, of course, it does because I'm awakening my psychic abilities and telepathy and like all of that. So like I can and of course I have to use my gifts and all. So like yeah, that's why I'm on my top three, bro. Because like shit, ah, that's all that matters to me. Ah, it really does. Oh my god, no! Ah, shit, it's 1 hour, bro. It's been 1 hour, 1 minute. Like, oh, I'm gonna upload this on YouTube, obviously, and um, uh, oh my god. I have no time to like watch this like, or edit it or whatever. I'm just going to like upload it right away, just like on YouTube and like caption it, blah blah blah, and post it and wait for it to upload, and then I'll watch it when it's uploaded with you guys. Curiosity, call you guys Curiosity, my Curiosity. What's up? What's up, baby? What's up, baby? What y'all doing? Y'all good? Like, comment, subscribe. Do what you gotta do. Give me that bread. Be my warriors. Be my soldiers. Be be my. I'm kidding. Be yeah, literally be my slave. Kidding, I'm kidding. But if you want to be my slave, I'll treat you right, right? I will. I will treat you right, right? Like, I will. I will treat you right if you are my butler. Like, I will treat you right if you work for me. Like, I will treat you right. Like, baby. Like, shawty. Wait, hold on, let me show y'all my. Let me show y'all this. Y'all probably already saw this, but I haven't. Oh no. I'll show y'all my undercut. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Ow, 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 ow. God, you're so patient with me, bro. I was like, damn, I'm in a good song. Oh yeah, I'm in a good song. And I say nothing about that, because like I said, I grew up with that. Baby, I know what's up. Baby, I know what's up. Alright. No, I'm kidding. Right? Who cares? Because it's gonna be a mystery. It's gonna be a mystery for y'all because I'm solving it. Like, damn, I literally was born to do this, bro. I was born to um uncover the mysteries. You feel me? Uncover the mysteries. So of course I have to be extremely fucking smart, like the bitches you see in a movie. Bitch, that came from me. Yeah. Oh wait, did I even use my mic? I don't even know, bro. I think that's loud enough though. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna just go.